हेलो फ्रेंड, कैसे हो? आपसे उम्मीद करती हूँ आप सब अच्छे हो। मैं भी बहुत अच्छी हूँ। कर दी है ब्लॉग की स्टार्टिंग और आज जा रही हूँ मैं अभी बच्चों के पास। तो बच्चों के पास जाना है तो थोड़ा लस्सी वस्सी कुछ सामान लेके जाना था, तो वो मैं लेके जा रही हूँ कि अब गांव से जा रहे हैं तो लस्सी तो पिला ही सकते हैं ना। अनीता आंटी ने भर दी है बोतल एक लस्सी की, तो मैं लेके जाऊँगी अभी। और भी कुछ थोड़ा बहुत सामान है डाल ले जाऊँगी। ये मैंने नूए बना रखे हैं सामान डाल के ले जाने की। बड़ा आज दूसरे वाला मैंने अपना चेंज कर लिया, ड्यूटी का नहीं लेके जा रही वहाँ पे। तो चलो किचन में क्या क्या सामान लेके जाना हूँ मैं आपको दिखा देती हूँ। ये है ना पास्ता वास्ता क्या होता है मुझे नहीं पता। ये छवि के लिए इसके पापा लेके आए थे जब यहाँ पे आई थी छवि, मैक्रोनी वैक्रोनी, तो इसने बनाई नहीं थी, बची हुई थी, तो मैंने कहा हम तो यूज़ करते नहीं इसको, उसके ले जाती हूँ वापस। और ये मैंने करेले बनाए थे तो खुल भी नहीं रहे, तो इसमें कर रखेंगे इस करेले पैक। अब खुल नहीं रहा, ये टाइट हो गया बंद। और ये लस्सी की बोतल ली है भर, और कॉफ़ी भी है, ये भी, ये सब जाएगा छवि के पास। तो अभी करते हैं इनको पैक हम और फिर निकलती हूँ। पहले बोतल को इसमें पैक करूँगी, थैले में ना गिर जाए कहीं लस्सी। थैले में कर दिया पैक, पर इस मैंने भी बंद ना हुआ इसकी जिप, क्योंकि ये बोतल ऊपर आ गई है ना। कोई नहीं, गाड़ी में जाएगा, ओपन रहेगा तो कोई दिक्कत नहीं है। अपनी गाड़ी कोई बस में थोड़ी जा रहे हैं, ठीक है। तो अभी निकलती हूँ फ्रेंड, फिर मिलेंगे रास्ते में। वेट मेरे हस्बैंड अभी तक आए नहीं हैं, आ तो गए थे। चलो उनको भी जाना है मेरे साथ, अकेले तो मैं जनकपुरी गाड़ी ड्राइव करके जाती नहीं हूँ, ड्राइवर साहब साथ में जाते हैं मेरे, तो आ गए हैं। हेलो फ्रेंड, तो देखो अब पहुँच गए थे यहाँ पे बच्चों के पास, तो और इनके स्कूल भी गई थी मैं अभी, तो वहीं से आए हैं। लेकिन वहाँ पे जो स्कूल में जो प्रिंसिपल मैम थी उन्होंने कॉन्फ्रेंस हॉल में मतलब सबको सब पेरेंट्स की मीटिंग ली, मतलब पेरेंट्स को गाइड किया कि जैसे बच्चे भी अडल्ट एज में आए हैं, 9th क्लास में जो बच्चे आए हैं, तो कैसे क्या उनकी स्टडी का क्या है, क्या क्या रहेगा, ये सब कुछ पूरा बहुत अच्छे से प्रिंसिपल मैम ने बताया। तो इसमें ब्लॉग में वही दिखाना चाहूँगी आपको, पूरा सुनना उनका। वो कुछ मतलब है इंग्लिश में ही पूरा, लेकिन बहुत ही जैसे हमें भी सुन के ना बहुत वो लगा कि ये चीज़ें हमें पता ही नहीं होती हैं कई बार, तो बहुत सारी चीज़ें जो नॉलेज की उन्होंने बताई हैं, ठीक है। तो आज के ब्लॉग में अभी यही आएगा, देखना।
To what lies ahead in this important academic year. We will cover academic expectations, the examination structure, promotion policy, and moreover, how we can collaborate to support your child's growth. To begin with, may I now request our respected principal, Ms. Inderpreet Kaur Ahluwalia, to take us through the academic roadmap and share valuable inputs with all the parents gathered here.
A very good morning, everyone. Sorry to keep you waiting. First of all, apologies for that. Being the first PTM, a lot was happening. And of course, we had a morning session with grade 6 parents as well. But I appreciate your commitment towards your children. Even though there are few parents sitting and we were expecting a house full, but I feel that means we need to give these parents a big round of applause, because you have taken our time and you want to know what 9th grade means, and your child is important for you. So that is what I really truly appreciate, that you've taken out your time for your child. Now, like Ms. Girisha mentioned, this entire session is about three things basically. Number one, the academic structure the changes a child will go through based upon the academic changes, stepping from middle school to senior school. Number one, of course, we're going to talk about that. Number two, we're going to talk about issues which, as adolescents, these children face the moment they step into grade 9, the changes which are taking place physically, mentally, emotionally in their lives. And third, we're going to basically talk about how together you and we can partner to make a focused decision, a focused approach towards our children based upon few parenting tips which we have an expert for us, and how as a school and you parents, how we need to have an open collaboration to make sure that these children, we make good citizens out of them, we make good human beings out of them. So just a small little endeavor. So academically, I think you must realize that coming from 8th to 9th, the biggest thing which will take place is that 9th is the foundation for grade 10, number one. Number two, the difficulty level of what they see in 8th and 9th is a lot. So, where they were studying social science, they will have now be studying history, civics, geography, pol science separately, economics separately. Then they were studying science together. Now they will have separate teachers for physics, chemistry, biology, right? Mathematics becomes challenging for many children because they get introduced to trigonometry and many new concepts which they do not have a base of. Similarly, the question pattern changes. It becomes purely on the same format which we have our 10th class board exams. So a lot of changes take place academically. So it is challenging for the child. I know that every parent sitting over here cannot teach their child. आप नहीं समझा सकते बच्चे को जो आपको आपकी हमारी जो आपकी स्टडीज एंड देयर विल बी अ गैप व्हाट यू हैव स्टडीड व्हाट योर चिल्ड्रन आर स्टडीइंग. लेकिन अगर आप अवेयर होगे कि यस ये इम्पोर्टेंट है, इसके मार्क्स काउंट होने हैं, तो एटलीस्ट जो बच्चे बाहर में जाकर बोलते हैं व्हाट दे से दैट ये चीज़ तो इम्पोर्टेंट नहीं है, मैम ने बोला नहीं करने की जरूरत है, एटलीस्ट यू विल नॉट गेट कैरिड अवे. यू वुड से नहीं मैम ने बोला था ये इम्पोर्टेंट है. ठीक है. सो दीज थिंग्स अगर हमारा चैनल ऑफ कम्युनिकेशन खुला रहेगा तो चिल्ड्रन कैन नॉट मेक अ फूल ऑफ अस. सो एज आई सेड देयर आर 2 असेसमेंट्स. सिमिलरली जैसे आपका ग्रेड 8 में होता था वैसे ही चलेगा. फर्स्ट टर्म, सेकंड टर्म. फर्स्ट टर्म विल हैव पीरियोडिक असेसमेंट PA1 and midterm. Periodic assessment 1 takes place in May. Midterm examination takes place in September. Now term 2 will have 2 PAs. ये सिर्फ 9th क्लास में है, 10th में नहीं होता है. 9th क्लास में they have 3 PAs. PA1, PA2 and PA3. One takes place in November and second takes place in January. And then the final term which we start in the month of February, we start the exams and then we have it in March. Now, the biggest challenge a child is going to face is that the whole year syllabus is coming in the final exam. Term 1 का भी आएगा, term 2 का भी आएगा. पहले कुछ सेक्शंस आते थे, 8th क्लास तक कुछ पोर्शन आता था. नाउ जैसे 10th के बोर्ड में होता है, the whole year syllabus will be covered in the final term. So a child has to make sure they are, ये नहीं कि एक you forgive and forget वाली बात नहीं करनी है कि ये नहीं कि जो पढ़ लिया उसको छोड़ दिया. No, you have to make sure that you are revising it again and again. Question papers in midterm and annual exams shall be set in such a manner that really test the comprehension and other skills required. Competency based questions होते हैं. That is one thing. We get a set pattern as per CBSE. कितने MCQs, कितने short questions, कितने long. So the question paper is exactly the same as CBSE 10th class board paper. So that you have to see to that this is अभी जैसे ही हम आएंगे 10th 9th में, the same pattern of paper will be followed. Then weightage of exams. You know, midterm weightage is 30 marks, though the paper is of 60 marks, 80 marks. The paper is of 80 marks, but उसकी weightage 30 marks की है. Paper is of 80 marks in final term, weightage is of 50 marks. So midterm and final are very important. In दोनों को मिला, when we combine both of them, 80% of the weightage for the entire year is going to be for midterm as well as final term. Together their weightage is going to be 80% marks, and 20% marks is for internal assessments. When we talk about internal assessments, there are four criteria. Number one is periodic assessment. जो हमने when we took 3 PAs, we took PA1, PA2, PA3. Out of best of two will be considered, और उसकी average से हम वो 5 marks निकालेंगे PA के. तो अगर बच्चा बाई चांस एक में परफॉर्म नहीं करता है या एब्सेंट हो जाता है या कोई रीजन से एक चैप्टर उसको डिफिकल्ट लगता है, बट ही इज गेटिंग अनदर चांस इन पीए, राइट? तो 3 पीएस में से बेस्ट ऑफ पीए का एवरेज निकाल के वी टेक आउट द 5 marks. 5 marks is for multiple assessments like the projects which you get. I'm sure you all know 6, 7, 8 में भी बहुत project work मिला. Summer projects are also equally important. Winter projects are important. We give. So it is not that we are trying to burden a child. We are trying to have multiple assessment tools. कई बार कोई chapter जो होता है उसकी weightage हम project में दे देते हैं. It is investigatory project. Secondly, ये नहीं है कि cut copy paste करना है. कई बार team work, collaborative projects दिए जाते हैं. Sometimes we expect them to do research. Sometimes even present a skit or something, sometimes make a presentation. So there are many skills which we try the children should be good at, and different skills के basis पे a well designed projects are given during the summer break and the winter break, और उसके marks लगते हैं. Then the portfolios are there, again their entire notebooks, practical files, all those are considered. Subject enrichment activities, quizzes are considered, sometimes assignments are given, sometimes practicals. Science practicals हो गया, maths practical हो गया, they will make maths practicals, they'll have practical files. So all that together will combine to form the internal assessment marks. So this is what is already told you. Periodic test will be restricted to 3 in each subject, and the average of best 2 will be taken for the final summation. Multiple assessment will include role plays, group discussions, जो classroom activities भी होती हैं, that also is considered. Quizzes, maps, blogs, debate, recitation, PowerPoint presentation. So anytime you see your child doing all this, don't think कि इसका कोई value नहीं है तो बैठ के books लेके बैठो. No, this is also part of. So gone are those days of rote learning. जैसे हम rote learning कराते थे, इससे बच्चा जल्दी सीखता है. There are more effective ways of understanding a concept or learning a concept. Similarly, gone are those days when we used to have a set pattern. Okay, question bank होता था, उसमें से question answer we were doing always in a stereotypes, short answer. अभी आपको question में case studies भी मिलती हैं, आपको question base में assertions वाले questions भी मिलते हैं. You get a lot of variety of value-based questions होते हैं. There's art integration taking place in various assessments where we expect the child to draw something, a mind map is drawn or any such. All that is part of the curriculum. It is not that anything which is given उसका कोई learning objective नहीं है. उसका learning objective भी होता है. It's a different kind of assessment tool many a times, but it is assessment taking place at that point. So like I said, portfolio is homework, classwork, assignments, evaluation on notebooks. Maximum problem teachers को आती है because children do not submit the notebooks. So evaluation marks will only be given if the notebooks are evaluated by a teacher. नहीं कि बच्चे ने notebook बना दिया, नंबर दे दिया, नहीं वो last day भी बैठ के बना सकता है. But being regular is what we need to monitor as parents. That is my child regular in submitting the notebooks? Is my child regular in making the projects files? जिस डेट की डेडलाइन दी गई है, and lot of information the teachers share in the WhatsApp group, and what the children do is they put their own numbers over there, right? And parents don't know what is happening. So that you will have to see. For subject enrichment, Hindi and English, we have speaking and learning listening activities. Science and mathematics, like I told you, practical work is there. Social science also, there's a lot of project work which is given. So the periodic assessments, the Total marks are 40 marks, in which the paper will be for now 1.5 hour. पहले 20 marks का होते थे PAs. Now the PAs will be of 40 marks each, and each PA will be of 1.5 hour. There will be 20 marks. Questions will be competency-based questions, like in the form of MCQs, case-based, source-based, integrated questions, or other types. 8 marks is purely objective types, and 12 marks is short answer, long answer questions. So that together will make 40 marks. In the midterm exam, similarly, competency based questions will be 40 marks, and objective type is 16, and short answer and long answer questions will be 24 marks. So if you see a child, even if a child's writing skills are not that good, they can still achieve a lot of marks, because only 30% marks are actually question answer based. The way we would attempt papers. We would always have all those kind of questions where we would have simple question answer. That's only 30%. 30% marks, and believe you me, MCQs, when we say ask the maths teacher, they are very tough to answer my MCQs also. So it's challenging for the child. Why? Because we need to develop critical thinking in the children. We need to have logic and reasoning. We need to make sure our children are able to comprehend and then apply their knowledge. That is what in-depth knowledge of a subject is very important when they are attempting such questions. Similarly, for the final term as well, you have total marks 80, duration 3 hours. Again, 40 marks are for competency-based questions. Then there are clearly objective type marks. Maybe they write less, but they have to think more, and in maths, solve a lot of questions. I'm looking, that's why Divisha ma'am is sitting over there, standing over there, who's a maths teacher. Then we have scholastic areas are also graded, which is again in the marks range of 91 to 100 are given A1s, and then A2s, B1s, B2s. This is how we grade these scholastic areas, that means all the subjects. Core scholastic areas are for the holistic development, and they have a 5 point. They are also rated from A to E. They have health and physical education, work experience, art education. These are also subjects which children get graded marks. We have limited hours dedicated to this, but they still have to make sure they are in art education project they have to do, or they have to do this work experience as well. So again, this is graded on the scale of A to E. Now, promotion to 9th class is based on that the child needs 33% marks out of 100 in each subject, with the condition that minimum of 25% marks are scored in each subject in the annual exam. Now you see, parents feel 80% is subjective, meaning subject to midterm and final term, and 20 marks तो teachers के हाथ में होता है, right? So सब बच्चे पास तो हो जाएंगे, but the CBSE has laid down a condition. A child maybe gets 20 on 20 in internal assessment, but will not be declared pass. ये नहीं कि 13 marks आ गए midterm और final के total में, और 20 marks इधर आ गए तो 33 हो गए, बच्चा टोटल में पास हो गया, नहीं. A child has to score 20 out of 80 in the final exam. Final exam में अगर 25% marks नहीं आते, maximum बच्चों को यही होता है, टोटल में 33 से ऊपर होते हैं, because assessment projects वगैरह कर लेते हैं, which is good thing. I'm not saying that's not good, but the child has to at least secure 20 out of 80 marks in the final, only to be considered for promotion. Otherwise, and total 33 has to be there. Only then they will be. Otherwise, compartment is given to these children. Now, in class 9th, compartment is allowed in 2 subjects. 2 subjects a child can get compartment, but the sad part is if a child sits for the compartment exam, then the child is sitting for the entire year syllabus. He is sitting for like that in the finals also, but over here